Boba break.
Hey, I got it.
No. We're trying to use disposable straws.
Got it.
No, you cut yours. That's not fair. All right, so it's the September Boba break. It's been a great month. Very, very busy month for us here at Wong Fu Productions. A lot has happened. So let's just jump right in. One of the biggest news is that we released Asian Bachelorette 2, and it did really, really well. The fans really loved it. I'm kind of actually surprised. Like, I was worried that people would think that it wasn't as good as the first one, or there'd be more talk about that.
I think for sure people...
Yeah. There was a lot of hype.
Yeah, there was a lot of hype because the first one, no one expected it. And then, you know, gave them something that was like totally never been done and all the people that they recognized. But it was cool having brand new faces, a new house.
Yeah. The cast of this season helped out a lot. There were like a lot of familiar faces and people that the fans wanted to see from the first one. So I think that was cool. So yeah, we're just really grateful that you guys enjoyed it so much and shared it so much. I think to date right now, it broke 1 million views on our channel. So thanks guys for watching. We made sure that was a priority. We're like, we have to do this again for the fans.
And it's probably gonna happen again.
Or if we do it again, we have to switch it up a little bit. It can't be the same like.
Well, I mean, we already called it out. It's gonna be with Kev Jumbo, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. If it's with Kev Jumbo, then it would be a bunch of girls. So that could be exciting. We actually started making a list of Asian American female, influencers.
There's a secret doc floating around.
We also made a doc of the bachelors who might be down to make a calendar too. That's a Patreon exclusive.
Yeah, so this is why you're a patron, because you get these details first.
Along the lines of Bachelorette, we also released it with some new merch.
Yeah.
As I'm noticing from your shirt.
So this is our Sundubu design, which was inspired by the first Asian Bachelor, Mike's famous line. And Jen had started making some female styles, and I was like, you know what, pink? Yeah, let's do pink for guys too.
Yeah, millennial pink.
Yeah, and it's October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
So you can grab your shirts. I think by the time you watch this, there might only be like
2 days.
2 days left.
We also got
stuff.
Stickers, and these already sold out. Good job, Jen. You made these. We got a classic Wong Fu.
I like that.
Yeah, this one's cool. And then we got, this is a Mandarin, like me.
I should wear this.
You can wear that, I can't. And this one's a Asian Squad, abbreviated as AS.
We're taking back the Ages of Secret stuff and we're making it Asian Squad.
And these are like compact enough that you can just like slap them on anything, and they're tough vinyl stickers. So get these while they last.
We're going back to like the limited time thing, so don't delay on it if you guys want it. Otherwise they're gone forever.
I actually like this color. I might wear pink more often.
Along the lines of merch, it's that time of year, and your quarterly merch discount codes are on the way for our silver and gold care holders. So be on the lookout for that post or email to get your code. Don't miss out on this perk. And actually, if you guys time it right, you might be able to use that code on this merch. Like there might be like 1 day or 2 days left. Yeah.
Maximum savings.
Yes. Otherwise, use it on the rest of the store. Some really exciting news. If you guys have noticed on our social media, we posted about it quite a lot. But Yappy got nominated for 2 Streamy Awards. That's a really big deal for us because most of the people that are nominated for those are like super popular, like vloggers or influencers or personalities, and we're like one of the only filmmakers like in some of these categories. So we're really grateful to be included. That's all thanks to you guys for doing fan voting. Also, one of the awards is for indie series, so we're just glad that there's a place for our type of content still. Yeah. So we're really excited about that. I already feel like just being nominated is we're like included. Like
when we got one for Single by 30, it felt good too. It's like, oh cool, just being in the list is nice.
Yeah.
Out of all the awards, I think the 2 that we got are the 2 that I want the most.
Right. With Single by 30, like it was, another company that was like, submitting us and kind of running all that. So I didn't feel as connected. This one feels way more connected because we made that 100% here,
It's like the pop record you do versus the indie one you do on your spare time that got the award.
And with that said, we still need your support because the audience award is based off of fan votes, and starting October 8th, it's up to you guys to basically vote for us to win that award.
And we'll be posting the link where you guys can vote. It's just fun to have you guys on the ride with us.
We'll need your help too. Some of the people on that list are pretty heavy hitters. Related to Yappy, this past summer, as you guys know, we went on tour to a lot of different cities to screen Yappy, but what's really cool is that this fall we're actually doing a college tour and we're being invited out to speak at like a bunch of schools around the United States. It's gonna be a packed schedule.
So it's that time of year again to visit all the universities, but this time it'll be Yappy themed.
If you're the president of a club or you're on the board of a club and you want to bring us out, we'll put links below for our bookings kind of like manager, and maybe we'll come to your school.
So every new city we'll try our best to have a Patreon meetup. No guarantees though, it's really hard with the scheduling, but it's one of our favorite things to do, to meet the people and everyone that's supporting us out there. Stay posted, I guess.
In terms of traveling, yeah, we haven't announced our, all the college tour, dates and locations yet, but we are going to Toronto this Saturday. So by the time you watch it, we will have already been there. But we're attending the Buffer Festival out there. It's their sixth annual one. And the reason why we're going there is because we're premiering a brand new short film. So the short that we're premiering is called Vantage Point, and it's actually the short film that we've been talking about several times here on Boba Break, where it's actually our first like lead LGBTQ couple or actors. And we're just really excited that people are going to finally get to watch it. It's a really special, I think, project for us and very unique story too. And also shout out to our silver and gold care holders that we saw at our secret meetup while we were in Toronto. We're glad that we could make that happen because when we were on tour there last month, we didn't have time, so we made sure we had the time this month. And of all places, we had it at Domic's cafe. People don't know Domic's opened a gaming cafe, so that's really cool. So we got to see Dom and we got to see you guys.
So we also managed to make a new short. We wrote this little sci-fi thing. We didn't really talk about it that much because it came up really quickly and we only had one weekend to make it. It's called Trace. It's with our friends Brendan Suhu and Noah Flater. It's a little different, some martial arts, and excited to show you. Stay tuned.
So that's all stuff that we have made and is about to come out, but what's really exciting is that we're also developing new things. We're actually developing a new series. And that's really exciting for us because we're going to be producing it kind of the same way that we did with Yappy. It's going to be self-funded and it's going to come out on our channel for free. And it's a large part thanks to you guys and thanks to your support of Yappy that we felt like we can do more projects like this. So we're really excited to get started working on it. Be sure to look out for more information as it comes.
So I know that you guys are going to like this because it's a romantic comedy, something Wong Fu is known for. So we're very excited to show you soon.
All right, that was a lot of updates.
Yeah.
It's been quite a month actually. But now we're gonna jump into Q&A time and we're gonna get Taylor and Jen to help us out.
Hey!
Hello.
We're here to answer some questions now.
Yes, we are.
And here we go.
Jen Lai asks, where have you been hiding Kev Jumbo all this time?
We weren't hiding him. We just found him.
Off the sidewalk in Texas.
But we were traveling in Houston for Yappy. We were lucky enough to have Kevin show up and watch it. I thought, hey, might as well film this little outro for Asian Bachelorette too.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Another big, Asian property that came out, recently was Crazy Rich Asians. So people are asking, with the success of Crazy Rich Asians, what changes have you seen in Hollywood, if any? Andrew also asked, with the success of Asian American leading movies in August, do you think Hollywood's perception of Asians will change?
There's definitely a lot more excitement in the community, for sure. Like, everyone's hungry for new Asian American content. And I think people are like rallying behind every new announcement.
Yeah, there's been a lot of publicity recently, like, oh, so-and-so is making a new show.
Right.
They're working on this, or this is this.
The answer to that is not obviously like that black and white. It's a very nuanced kind of topic, and I think overall, yes, it was progress, and I think overall there are people in Hollywood and companies in Hollywood that are going to be more open-minded now, and it definitely is a step in the right direction. Whether or not you're going to see this huge wave of like all these brand new movies with, complete Asian casts, I don't necessarily think it's going to happen that quick, but I think that it has enabled a lot of directors and writers and producers to be more confident about writing Asian stories that when they weren't before. We've always been confident about it. That's why we have our channel. That's why you guys follow us. But I think it's maybe empowered other people.
I mean, I think it's important to know that even though we are in LA and in Hollywood, what we've been doing is somewhat on the side still, like digital. The changes that people want to see in Hollywood, we're already creating for ourselves in our landscape. The things in Hollywood are things we read about in the news, like, oh, they're looking for Asian American stories, which is great. And some of our friends are getting more opportunities, that's great. But all this is just kind of talk for now. We'll see where it actually lands.
Yeah. Ultimately, I think the best thing that came from this is that whenever you're going into like, one of these important meetings or pitch meetings, or you're trying to convince a studio or a company about your idea, it's always good to have examples, like ammo that you can say, or data that you can say, look, this is why you should believe this project. And now we have Crazy Rich, another piece that we can present as a data point, or as an example. And I think that's going to definitely help more projects find success.
Fernando asks, what do you do when you have some kind of creative block? How do you overcome it? Good question.
I stopped looking at it because I think looking at it for so long just hurts your brain and you just see all the flaws. But once you just take a break and you come back to it, you're like, oh, what I made was not that bad. Or you have some new ideas and stuff.
I think a lot of it comes from just being re-inspired. And so I always listen to music or watch a piece of content that's kind of similar to it. Hopefully that works for you, Fernando.
Good advice. Michelle Mori asks, is it okay to bring stuff to events for you guys to sign? And is it okay to take pics with you guys when we see you randomly, or would you rather be left alone?
Of course!
Bring whatever you want.
Yes, we love meeting you guys. We love to sign things. If we're at an event where there's some kind of organization, just kind of keep things orderly, listen to the regulations that they have. We just want to get through everyone first. So we'd love to meet you, and hopefully we can get to all of you.
I think the last thing we want is you to think that we don't want to talk to you.
Not ignoring you. I think it really depends on the event too, because sometimes we're on a time crunch. Like on the Yappy tour, one event we had to run away to the next city right away.
Yeah.
So sometimes we just don't have time. But if we do try to fit in everybody.
So hopefully we see you soon, Michelle, and bring some stuff. And I'll bring a Sharpie too, because usually I don't have a pen.
Michelle to Shop asks, hi, how did the collaboration with Bethany Moda come about for Asian Bachelorette 2? One of you rocks. Keep up the awesome work. Thanks. So of course everyone knows who Bethany Moda is, but we first met her I think in 2013.
I remember meeting her at Sundance.
Yeah, but then I think we knew that we had a lot of mutual friends, and so now her and Dietrich are dating, so we knew that we wanted Dawn in it. And we're like, oh my gosh, Bethany would be so great. And she's a really good actress, look on her channel, and she was so good. We're so lucky that we got to have her. All right, this one's deep. Reese Kuramoto, what do you envision the future of Wong Fu to be like? How long do you see this channel going for? Would you pass the channel along? How would your content progress, etc.? That is a very thoughtful question, very deep question. I feel like I've done live streams before where I just talk about that for 30 minutes. You know what, if you asked me even 5 years ago, how long do you see this channel? I'd be like, man, if we can go another 5 years, and look, here we are, and we're still making stuff. So I think the channel will go for as long as we want it to, and as long as there's support for it. You, the care holders, are a huge part of keeping this channel going, and I'd like to think that you guys want to see us continue because either A, you believe in the people here that are creating, and also you believe in the overall mission of the content that is being created here. So whether it is me or Wes or Taylor or whoever making stuff, the brand of Wong Fu continuing to make content is something that you want to support. So yeah, I could see us bringing in new filmmakers and new writers, and I think that's actually the best way for us to continue on. It can't just be our stories forever, Yeah.
Joshua asks, if you could describe yourself as a mix of 2 or 3 Disney characters, which ones would you be?
We're gonna be here forever.
There's so many Disney characters.
How can we pick them for each other?
Okay. Jenna is a mixture of Jasmine.
Ooh. You're a Pumbaa.
I'm Pumbaa?
Humor-wise.
Now I'm going Savage? Okay, let's go Savage. Ursula?
What?
Poor unfortunate souls!
What about Pleakley?
Who's that? Who's that?
Lilo and Stitch. The one with one eye.
What?
Sophia Bryant, I've seen on IG that there are some travel lovers in the office. What travel destinations are on your top 5 must-go list?
Those are all later grams. They're all from the same trip.
New Zealand was great.
I just was in all over Europe this past summer, so I definitely would put Switzerland up there, Amsterdam and the Netherlands.
I haven't been to many like international. I've only ever been to Japan.
That's cool.
But I feel like that's at the top of my list. So I already hit the number 1. So everything else is like following behind.
Oh, I see. You know, things may change as you go to more places too.
No, Japan number
Okay.
1.
Okay, Japan's number 1. Must go to Japan.
Any place can be a must go.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
You know.
Travel if you can.
Yeah.
That's all the time we have for your questions. Thank you so much for submitting them. We had a lot of good ones that we didn't get to, but it was a really busy month for us, and we're really excited to share more about the month of October and the next Boba break. Also, one thing we forgot to mention earlier is that we're sending out a signed Yappy poster to our gold care holders.
Yes, who have been here for 6 months. So if you've been here since the beginning till now, you'll get one of these.
It's been 6 months.
I know.
Has it been 8 months?
Crazy. 6+ months of Patreon. Yay!
That's insane.
Yes, but if you haven't hit 6 months, it's all good. We'll have other surprises in the future.
Yeah, thanks for being here regardless. We have a lot more planned for this Patreon, and look out for the new merch. Good job with these stickers, Jed.
Yay!
Yeah, that's so cute.
See you next month.